Oftentimes when we mentor a young person, we don't see the impact of our mentoring straight away. We could be mentoring someone who absolutely doesn't even engage with us as mentors. I mean, it does happen, we're not perfect, even though we think we might be. There are many young people who won't engage in learning and they won't engage in support right now. But when they're 16, 17, 18 or 19 years old, they will think back to the time when Mr. Smith or Mrs. Ahim actually did everything within their power and actually went above and beyond to help them. And that's when the change will start. So there are some young people who will start to progress and make change. They will turn their life around well after school. And there are those young people who we can engage with at school. So there are many young people who we know want to do well, but they just don't know how to make the right choices. And it's with those young people who we try to secure their further education opportunities. We try to widen their experiences via school. So that's getting them involved with activities in school, getting them involved with youth organisations that has tapped into school, for example, to offer more STEM lessons during lunchtime or after school. Maybe going on trips abroad with the school. And oftentimes those hard to reach young people sometimes are not given the opportunity to go on trips to Denmark or to go on trips to South Africa. But actually these are the young people who would highly benefit from those trips. So there are young people who, by giving them wider experiences, can also make change, either at school or just as they're going from school into further education or into an apprenticeship. With the work that we do, we look at how can we protect a young person's future, and we speak to them about literally having a garden of flowers and looking at how they can protect themselves from the outside world and the outside influences. So we help to secure the young people's post-16 opportunities, and that might be by applying for 5 or 6 colleges or preparing them for apprenticeships. And you might think, well, what's the difference? We have to do that with all young people. Well, the difference with hard to reach, seen as hard to engage young people, is that they may not have somebody at home that will do that with them. Maybe their parents are from overseas and their parents actually don't know anything about the educational landscape here, so they can't help them. Maybe their mum or dad have mental health problems. Maybe their mum and dad are not around. We already know that looked after children have all the potential to go into university, but for some reason they don't. So what we do as mentors is look at how we can secure the young person's future, how we can get them to think about their network, the network that they have now, and the network that they can create. And I'm talking about the people that are surrounding them now and the people that will be surrounding them when they leave school. These are just some of the things that we do to help a young person to turn their life around, to move on, to engage in learning, and to take their life seriously.